Hey, what's going on? Rakeem Madison here, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to remove inactive Facebook friends for 2019 and beyond. So we're going to be using the friend filter app for Facebook to do it. So just pay very close attention to what I'm going to be sharing with you here. I believe you're going to get some value from this, and this may be helpful for you on your journey on whatever you're trying to do here on Facebook. All right, so with that being said, if you haven't yet already subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want more videos just like this one right here. All right, so with that being said, let's jump right into the content because I don't want to waste any more of your time. All right, so let's get into it. So first things first, this is called friend filter. Okay, this was actually introduced to me to a business partner of mine, and I just saw value instantly in how this can help me increase the amount of engagement that I'm getting on my Facebook profile. So basically, in other words, what this is going to allow you to do, before I get into showing you how it works, this is going to help you expand your reach. We all know that Facebook doesn't really push your message out there. They don't allow, let's say for instance, if you have 5,000 friends, all 5,000 of your friends are not going to see your posts, especially if you have a lot of dead weight on your profile. So if out of 5,000 people, only 500 of them are engaging or 200 of them are actually engaging with you, Facebook is not going to push your post out. So like if you're in business, and if 9 times out of 10 if you're watching this, then you probably are in business and you're trying to clean up your profile. Now if you don't have a lot of people engaging, Facebook is not going to push it out into the algorithm more and more. So if you put out a business post, what that's going to cause is going to cause you to not get a lot of people reaching out for more information because not everybody is able to see it. All right, so that's what this software is going to allow you to do. So just pay close attention. I'm going to kind of walk through everything here just so you have a better understanding and you can make an informed decision. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so first things first, you're going to be able to scan your friends, okay? Now what that's going to do, when I click this, it's going to open up Facebook. Now, since I've already scanned my friends, I don't want to, go through the process of doing it again because I just did it recently and I kind of got like my strategy on how I want to do it. And also they give you a strategy inside of here once you get inside the platform. And I saw some value in that. It kind of shifted my perspective on certain things with organic marketing. But yes, when I hit this button, it's going to open up Facebook and it's going to scan through all of my friends, literally all. Now it may take about 15-20 minutes, right, to do it. If you have as much friends as I do, I have about 47 or 4,800 or so. When you scan through, it's just going to scan through all your friends, see who's really engaging, see what they're doing. And then after you do that, you want to hit scan post after you've scanned the friends, because then what it's going to do is it's going to go and scan. Like if I were to go to my Facebook, give me a second here. If I go to my Facebook, just bear with me as it loads. All right, so I'm going to go over here to my profile. All right, so basically what it's going to do is it's going to open up my profile. When I go back, just a moment. So when I go over here and I hit scan friends, it's going to open up Facebook as well. And it's going to open up the friends section and it's going to go through all the friends. All right, now when I hit the scan post button, it's going to bring me here and it's literally going to scan my posts based on the amount of days that I've set out, inside of the system, like whatever settings that I've used. So if I go back to the app here and then I go down here and I go to settings, then in the settings, right, it has right here, days back to fetch. So if I wanted to take this 90 days, which is what I did, rather recently, or if I wanted to take it way out here to 180 days, right, I'll be able to do that, right? Or if I only wanted to do 7 days, I can go out, and I just want to clarify this. I actually have the paid version. Because I saw value instantly, and based upon what I want to do, like it just made sense for me to make that investment in this particular software, right? A lot of value. So, and these are like basically the other settings. So like post to fetch per session, days to fetch, the activities to fetch, and so on and so on. So I really haven't moved any of these except for this one right here because I think the standard setting for this is like 50 something or 60 something, and I wanted it to go back 90 days because I want to see who's engaged with me within the last 3 months, right? And who hasn't engaged with me. Because if a person hasn't engaged with me for 3 months, then that person probably has no interest in what I'm doing, or Facebook hasn't allowed, for my message to really expand out to those people. Okay, so that's when we get into the removing of the friends. So let's go right here to the friends. And as you're about to see, I have a lot of inactive people. All right, so right now, and I've gotten this up. It was a lot less than this, but it's at 535 active people, meaning those are people who engage with my content. All right, now these are inactive. You can see I have 4,276 people that are inactive. Now, I could be the person that just goes through and starts, removing all of those friends. Now, you don't want to remove them like fast. Like I do it in waves. So I'll maybe do 100, right? Or I'll maybe do 50 or 25 here, right? It just varies, because I don't want to spend all day, just going through all those friends like that, right? So I literally, and I'll just show you how it works. So let's say, for instance, I want to remove everybody right here. I would literally just hit select all. And as you can see here, it says unfriend 25. This is 25 people right here. So all I would do is I would hit the unfriend button. Now, when I hit the unfriend button, matter of fact, I'm just going to hit it just so you can see how it will work. Let me make sure I'm not deleting somebody because I kind of got my strategy going here and I don't want to delete the wrong people. All right, so, okay, so boom. So what I'm going to do now that I have them selected, I'm going to hit unfriend, and I'm going to show you the little screen that's going to pop up. So let me exit out of my Facebook. Now, so you see it goes to my profile, and you should see a little box pop up here. Boom, it says removing friends. So it's literally about to move them. Now, what you got to remember, well, not remember, but pay attention to is it says you cannot multitask on this machine. You cannot minimize the window. You cannot have multiple tabs open. You cannot let the machine go to sleep. Basically, what that's telling you is if you allow those things to happen, it's just going to slow the process. It's not a long process like that. Like I said, I like to keep it at 25 friends. Or, sometimes 50. It just depends on, how much time I really have. So as you can see, it's already at 8%. But once again, you just want to follow these here or else it's just going to be a slower process for you. All right, so that's pretty much how it will work. Just for sake of time, I'm not going to let it run because I don't want this video to be that long. I just kind of wanted to give you a preview of what you would do to remove your friends. Now, if I go back to the app here, I'm just going to, I didn't really want to go back. Now I might as well just let it finish with the 25. But if I go back to the app now, what I can do is, let's say, for instance, I go to active, right? That might have just messed up the process. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just deal with it another time. So yeah, let's say for instance, right, I've started to get rid of my friends now. You're gonna notice, your engagement is gonna start to go up because what happens is based upon the algorithm, the people, if you got dead weight, people that are not engaging on your profile, they're stopping your reach. Okay, they're not allowing you for more reach because especially if they're the people who are just not interested. There's certain people that are not seeing it because Facebook is not letting it out, but then there's certain people that just see your content and keep flowing, and you want to get those people out of there. It's really important. All right, so it's really as simple as that. Also, you can do whitelist. So for everybody, let's say for instance, you don't want the software to get rid of your mom or get rid of your sister or get rid of your family members or business partners or whatever. You can literally add them to the whitelist. So how do you do that? So if I go to inactive, And let's say, for instance, I want to keep Alexandria Wright. So I click on Alexandria Wright, and then I can add her to the whitelist. Now, you can't do it on the active list. Like if I were to click on Therese here, it would not let me do it. It would just say Mark is not friend because they see that person as being active with you. But because they're inactive, over here, you'll be able to add them to the whitelist. And as you can see, this section is just for everybody that I have unfriended. So you see how it says friend filter has successfully removed 6 friends. Notice I just stopped it early, so it just registered it just now. So boom, I've unfriended 158 people so far, and I'm going to continue to clean up the list. Me personally, I do it about every 7 days, but I do have a strategy, and they also have the strategy inside of here. Now, my recommendation, I just kind of want to cover this. My recommendation is to go ahead and get the paid plan. This is a free extension. You don't have to do the free extension. I mean, you don't have to pay for it if you don't want to, but it is a little bit limited, and I just saw more value in being able to, you know, see the full benefit of using this. And so far it's been great. My engagement has been up, and it's just been awesome. All right, so you know, hopefully you got some value from this. And if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or you look forward in using Friend Filter. And if you want to pick it up, I'll put a link down below. And if you have any questions, I also have my contact information down below. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, my friend. Peace.